Hey guys, I'm just going to do a quick tutorial here on starting from scratch. I know some of you guys are starting from this base model, had some questions. So what I'd like you to do for that one is do some clothing, so t-shirt, jeans, pants, whatever. If it's a woman, that's fine. You could do whatever you like, same thing, shirt, dress, well, pants, I guess. You probably don't want to do a dress. Some sort of shoes, and I want you to make your person old and give them some sort of hair. So I'll show you the reference I'm going to be working from. It's just some guy I found on Google. It's just this guy, but I'm going to use him to model my T-shirt and my pants and stuff like that on him or from him. So I'll kind of show you what I'm going to do to rough this guy in. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to start adding all the detail, but really, really quickly and in a really simple kind of fashion. So I'm just going to start with my regular paint tool here, and I'm just going to add just some big details. So just, let's do the shirt here. It's going to be off to one side a little. Now my reference, his shirts, or his hands are in his pocket, which, isn't exactly what my character is going to be doing, but that's okay. I don't really care. As long as the cloth looks good and it kind of makes sense, I can kind of, elaborate from what's going on there. I'm going to, kind of fill this in a little bit, right? Just, use your common sense. Think about what a shirt is going to look like on a person, what it should be doing. Use my smooth tool here to smooth this out a little bit. Alright, so again, big shapes. So just t-shirt, right? It's kind of hanging off his back. It's not like a wet t-shirt or anything, so it's not going to conform directly to his body, right? So I'm going to fill in a lot of these gaps here. Alright, so just something like that. There we go. I'm going to keep the chest as it is because your chest sticks out more, or at least my dude's chest sticks out more than his belly does. So it's going to hang off his chest as opposed to the other way around. So my dude as well also has the cuffs of his t-shirt are sticking out from his arm. I'm probably gonna make it a little bit easier on myself and just kind of make them a little bit more form-fitting, just so I don't have to make anything, any extra assets or anything like that to make it work. I can bulge them out a little bit, but probably not as much as what's in the image. But anyways, just kind of, again, I'm just going to rough this in. Alright, just the shapes, right? Let's just get that going here. Alright, that's not bad. I could have done symmetry, I guess. It's a t-shirt, but I totally didn't think of it before, so if you're doing your character, more than welcome to just throw on X mirror and just only do one side. Alright. There we go. So that's kind of more or less, the basic shapes. I'm just going to smooth them out a little bit. Alright, so he's got that. He's going to have a bit of a collar as well, obviously. It's a t-shirt, so I'm just going to model that out just a little bit, just so I know where it is. It's a t-shirt, so it's not going to stick out too much. But it's enough to kind of, give me an idea of where it is. Next, he's going to have some jeans. Obviously, right now he's looking like he's wearing some spandex or some pantyhose, which is not what I want my guy to look like. I want him to have some clothes, so I'm just going to fill these in a little bit. Right? There's going to be some pockets on the side here because they're jeans, so they're going to stick out a little bit more. This is kind of a speed sculpt I'm doing here. But that's okay. That's kind of the fun part about starting from a model you already have. You just kind of get in there and just have some fun. Don't have to worry, too much about meeting a specific concept, you just kind of have a good time. So I'm going to fill out these legs because obviously I don't need all this detail in his knees and stuff like that, just because he's got pants on. I want them to look a little bit more poofy than they look right now. You know, he'll probably have some shoes on or something too. It'll probably make him some cool sneakers. So just fill these in. Just make them look like pantaloons. Alright, there we go. Again, probably a good place to use mirror. Totally did not think that through. It's been a long day. Alright, got some jeans going on. A little poofy right now with his legs, but that's okay. Again, just filling in the shapes. Not overly worried about a lot of the little details right now, how they're going to fold in, all that kind of stuff. That will all come in time. Alright, so something like that. Got some okay pants on, you know. Let's give him some shoes. He's got really flat feet right now, so let's just, you know, I'm going to throw this mirror on finally. So let's throw him some shoes. Oh, I think I'm accidentally raising this up a little. That's my bad. Alright, so let's fill this in quickly. Right. I'll probably find a nice picture of some sneakers at some point. Totally did not do that. I'm just kind of eyeballing this right now. Alright. There we go. Let's do that. We'll have a bit poofier here on the front. Alright, smooth this out. Okie dokie. Make sure those are nice and flat to the ground. Alright, those are looking really gross right now, but that's okay. We will fix that up nicely. Alright, there we go. It's looking a little better. So I'd probably spend a little bit more time than what I got here because it's looking a little gross. Alright, just spend some time cleaning that up. Making sure that looks pretty good. Alright, and voila, we got some shoes. Kind of look like he's just wearing bags on his feet right now. That's okay. So we get that. Let's give him a little bit of hair. My guy's got some hair, so I'm going to give him a little bit of that. There we go. Let's just rough that in for now. A little bit of sideburns going on. Let's get some hair like that. There we go. Now, you guys that are working with these preset models. You guys aren't working from a concept, so I'm not going to ask to see what character you've been modeling after. So, you know, if you pick hair from one person, you know, ears from another, totally fine, nothing wrong with that. There we go, we got a decent hair shape, right? So let's do that. Let's give them a couple, you know, a little bit of muscles here, right? Maybe a little bit of a butt chin. Right, let's have some fun. Change up our character so he's actually a little unique. There we go. Give him a bit more of a jawline. Maybe I'm going to give my guy a little beard too. Seem to like beards for some reason. Alright, so let's just give him a little bit more of a nose. Maybe, you know, give him a little bit of a contoured nose. Let's lower our strength there. Give him some more cheekbones, right? Why don't you guys have some fun again, you know? Just because you don't get to do your original concept doesn't mean you can't come up with a really interesting looking character. You know, even if you decide just to do a human, just a regular person, you know, nothing wrong with that. So you can still do something that looks pretty cool. Collapse his temples a little bit, right? Age him up a little like that. Right, he's already got some decent areas for eyes here. Right, so just maybe push those out a little bit more. Right, and push some of that in there. He's got a little bit of a mouth. Give him some lips. This is probably not going to happen until we get some more mesh detail, and that's okay. Cool, when you're ready to go, you know, hey, let's, our guy's looking pretty good. Let's give him a Shift D here, getting some more detail, and keep going. You know, just keep doing the same thing, just same deal as before. Go over the whole body at this level, and you know, just add the details where you can, right? Just soft little details, right? Just little by little, right? You know, you don't go too crazy right off the bat. Be gentle on your pen here. You know, maybe he's got a little bit of them things going on. And just continue, you know, just start adding whatever details you can at this point, right? Just add little bits and pieces, right? Start getting a bit of a lip in there. Right, don't worry about making his mouth open or anything like that. It doesn't have to be crazy. Right, just go from there. You know, find yourself a nice ear model, or not model, photo, and just you know, work out a bit of an ear. Like that. I'm just kind of eyeballing an ear. I don't think I'm quite at the level of detail for full ear quite yet. Yeah, just, you know, keep going, and again, at this level, just go over your whole body, and just start adding the details where you can, and sooner or later, you'll have a pretty nice character. Yeah, he's looking a little scary. And yeah, so, you know, again, let's give him more of the t-shirt look, right? Maybe start insetting it in there, muscles, right? And then start adding some of the cloth that you see in your image. So let's just add. Actually, I'm going to turn mirror off right now. some of those. There's little cloth bends. It doesn't take a lot to make cloth look good sometimes. Sometimes it's just a few nice little curves here and there. Just like that. Start defining some of those edges. Right, that'll be that guy. I guess I left him quite a butt. Fill that in. He's not wearing very skinny jeans or anything like that, so do that. And again, just keep working until you get something that you're happy with. Alright, start defining all these edges, push this in. Start getting all those guys working, so. There you go, and just keep at it, you know, just again, layer by layer, and just go through, and then when you're ready, you know, Shift E again, and you can start just refining all this stuff just more and more, right? Just subtle little changes. Right, so that's kind of all I'm going to show you, just starting from scratch. You see here, this has been, you know, like a 20-minute video, and right off the bat there, I could get a decent looking, you know, pants and t-shirts, and I spent a few more hours on this. I could get a pretty nice looking set of clothes, a couple more hours on the face, a couple more hours on the hair, and you know, you'll be ready to paint them up. So continue with that, and ask me any questions in class.